Okay, welcome Maya. Welcome, Mr. Shea. Mr. Shea is now
Thank you.
a big time forex trader, all
Yes, so
because of JIFU.
yes, so yes, so for real, man.
All because of JIFU scanner.
Mm.
All right,
Almost got frustrated, but now I think I'm on point with Jifu. Thank you so much, man.
all
Slick.
right. This is one of the JIFU scanner, Smartmonics. Just like I've taught you before, Mr. Shea. So we decided to do this Zoom now for you to actually understand it very well. So when it comes to this JIFU scanner, Smartmonics talks about another block, zones. So as a starter, like you don't know anything about this scanner. Let's say you are just on this, you're on your system and you see your chart like this. Suddenly this trade idea pops out. And you and I know that it pops out more like a spirit. Let's use the word, pops out like a spirit. So once you see that kind of popping out, all you need to do is you just take your trade idea that you see. That trade idea is either a buy or a sell, right?
Yes.
So now this BTC is telling us a sell market. So all we need to do is just to take our trades. The POI is our entry, the invalid is our SL, while the rest is our different zones of our take profits. You can choose TP1, TP2, TP3, 4, 5. So how does Smartmonics actually works? For a beginner, just like I said, look at your chart and then a trade idea pops out, especially from 5 minutes time frame and above. But
Okay.
as a trader, you can actually look out for zones when Smart Monies hasn't called a trade idea for you. You understand? You look out for zones. And while you're doing that, those zones are already mapped out for you. Unlike your trading view, you can go and start mapping them out as a trader. So when you see that those zones are mapped out for you, all you need to do is you take your parameters by yourself by choosing any of the prices mapped out from the zones that are mapped out. Do you understand?
Yes, man.
And then upon execution, you look out for your take profit. Probably you see another zone below. That's if you're taking a zone above, you see another zone below. All you need to do is take that zone below as your take profit, or you map out your take profit by yourself by calculating your pips. You can calculate 10 pips, you can take out 20 pips, more like a scalp, and you leave the market. But definitely, anytime the market comes into these zones, which are this, I've said this before. Now we are doing live for you to see it directly. This zone, these green and red zones, they are the ones that the scanner already has mapped out for us. So when you see these zones, you have to take your prices, take the prices that you choose you want to do. Like, for instance, this below right now, we can choose to take TP3 as our take profit because the market call is sell idea for us. You understand? So while we're on this BTC and
Yes.
the market keeps coming down, gets to our TP3, we should just take our profit and leave. Anything that makes this market to tap into this zone very well, probably to this dotted line demarcating or rather separating the green and the red, anything that makes the market tap into it, the market will react more like a reversal. It's my reverse, not even mine. It will reverse. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now you understand the meaning of you taking a trade and you see a zone in between any of your TPs. All you need to do is watch out for that zone below. Take your take profit before that zone. Or if it's a buy market, you know your SL, that's if it's a buy market, this red zone will now be below. Your POI will be below. Then these TPs will just be above. And that will become automatically a buy market. So now, assuming we see, I just want to ask a question. Assuming we see these zones upon maybe around our TP4, if we are on a buy trade, you see this kind of zone around your TP4, which TP would you take?
I'll take TP3 to play
Very good.
safe.
Very good to play safe. So that's just easy. That's just the way smart money is, how easy it can be. And it doesn't need any other scanner for you to confirm. You understand? It doesn't need any other scanner for you to confirm. All you need to do is you just watch out for your trade ideas. And once it pops out, you take it. And majority of the trade ideas, they play out very well, especially from 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, even daily. Depends on how your patient can carry. You go to any of your time frames and then take your trades. Even if it hits you on SL, if 5 trades in a day, you see 5 trade ideas in a day and it hits you on SL, probably it might be 1 SL, the rest will go very well because you're going for TP2. Sometimes using a higher lot, you can actually grab TP1. It depends on how you want it. Now, the next thing I actually want us to talk about is, are you with me?
Yes.
The next thing I actually want us to talk about is the zones. Now let's go to our 4 hours time frame, because as a trader, you actually need to know all these ones that I'm talking about now. These are 4 hours time frame.
Okay.
And as you can see, BTC has been buying. Do you understand? It has been an uptrend buying. You see it, right?
Yes.
So now imagine BTC as it has been buying, it now gave us a zone up here, and automatically as this zone pushed the market downwards, that's a bearish market, before you know it, the market tapped into that zone again, and what happened? It went bearish again, right?
Yes.
As it went bearish, it gave us another zone. Because he went bearish and gave us another zone, the market went up, like the market rallied up again. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now we are waiting for market to tap into this zone for a reaction. And what kind of reaction do you think this market will go for once it taps into the zone?
What's happened to the demand zone?
Yes, the demand zone. Once it taps
That
into
would
this
be a
particular
buy.
zone I'm looking at,
That would
two
be a buy.
gonna be a buy. That's just how good the scanner is. The scanner actually calls it actually calls the trade idea for you. And most of the trade ideas is always on the zone. So it's actually very good to take trades that are on the zone. Those trade ideas that is being called up and is on the zone, take them very well. And most times when you see a zone below TP5 or just directly by TP5, definitely that market is gonna get to that zone. Just like what happened at I think it happened in gold. I think on 15 minutes time frame, sometime like that. I think either yesterday,
Yeah.
first day, yeah,
Yeah.
it happened with gold. We saw a zone, and at a point, the market tapped into that zone, mitigated the zone, and left us. It broke the zone and still went bearish because
Yeah.
there was another zone below. So this is how powerful zones can be when it comes to the market. And using JIFU'S scanner, it actually made it very easier for us. You understand? We don't need to actually open our charts or open our systems and then looking at our charts and looking for how to like draw all those trend lines, mapping out zones, support and resistance, all those stuffs. You all need to just look at your system like a movie, and JIFU scanner is gonna map all of those things for you and still gives you trade ideas. And that's how powerful it is. So if like let's see how you can take trades on zones. Like this particular zone right now, let's say we want to produce our own trade ideas, right? We can actually come to this demand zone below. I think I've said this before. We come to this demand zone below. We take a trade at 98. We'll take our buy limit actually at 98,985, right? Now, when we set a buy limit, we'll wait for market to pick us up. And when this market picks us up, what I would do is I can actually come here, probably half of this market, and place my TP. Can you see it?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, because there is a fair value gap here. I think I've told you something about other blog. Yeah, see here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Did you see?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
I can actually pull my take profit here. Market will definitely come to it because there is a fair value gap there. It's a gap. So waiting for market to actually give you a trade idea most of the times is very good, but most times I give that to the newbies The newbies, is very easier for them to just wait for a trade ideas and they will just take up their trades. But for forex traders, someone who I know that has an idea to forex, has an idea about forex, all I can do is to give you more insight about this scanner, what they actually do for us, all these mappings. It is just you that will understand it. So if it's a newbie, I'll just tell the newbie to just take a trade. Any trade idea you see, just take that trade. It is 85% profitable. But I will teach them how to avoid the zones while taking the trades. If the zones are in between their take profits, I will tell them to take a profit above the zone. That's if it's on a sell trade. But if it's on a buy trade, they will have to take their profits below the zones so that their market, they will not be messed up in the market. Do you understand?
Yes.
Maya, is Maya following?
I'm following it, ma. I'm following.
Okay, if you are following, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any
Yeah.
question? Because I know you are a new
Yes.
person. Since you joined JIFU, how have you seen JIFU using this my smart money scanner?
For me,
Maya,
ma. As I dey understand it small now, ma.
you're understanding it small.
No say me I be newbie.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So as a
Can you
newbie,
summarize what you
Yeah.
do you see this our
You
scanner
say?
as something very helpful in the market? Is it very good for you to, maneuver the market?
Yes, it's very good for me.
Very good, right? Okay. Shay, I don't need
Yes.
to ask you because right now you be Bado. So
Yes.
Yes, so
Thank you so much,
Bado
man.
now.
Badu.
Yeah, Shay is
Yes.
a Bado because he's beginning to enjoy JIFU, unlike when he was scared of trading.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
thanks
Yeah.
to you, man.
Thanks so much. Ah,
All right. So is there any questions before we finally end
Yeah,
up
the
the
only question I want to ask, yeah, I want to ask is, I can see a zone fainted. Are we to consider that zone as fainted, or the one that is actually very clear to us?
this particular place right now?
Yes, that one, that one.
Okay.
Yes, I want to consider.
Just this thing, this place right now.
Yes, yes, yes.
This zone is just like an extension in case market taps into it, so that you know that it's actually a zone. You should trace and see where the zone started from. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you understand right now?
Yes,
If you watch, if
yes,
you
I
watch,
do.
just watch what's happening right now. If I want to like zoom out, are you seeing it? Are you seeing it?
yeah.
Hmm.
Now let's go to our 15 minutes time frame so that
Yes.
you can
Yes.
see this. You'll see that it's actually an extension. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame. That's the only way you. Are you seeing it now? We can no longer see it very well. Are you seeing this same zone? It will only extend the faint line with dotted. Are you seeing it? With dots. It's a faint line with dots.
Eh,
So that, yeah, it will enable you to know that this market was actually called on a zone. The market is in a zone. So now what do you do if you want to like see the zone? All you need to do is just zoom in. I'll be zoom out. Can you see it now?
okay.
Can you see it right now?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Thank
that's the
you.
work, of that fainted box you're seeing. It only helps you to extend it. Maya, please mute yourself. Maya, mute yourself. So Shayu, are you there?
Yeah, I'm good.
So that is just it. It's not 3 box, it is rather 2. Do you understand? It's rather 2. So most at
Yeah.
times, not even most times, What I see it is these other blocks, they are zones. You understand? They are zones. So it's more like this one on top now. It's more like letting you know that this red
Yes.
zone, is an order block. Then they now extended
Yes.
another block as in another box for you, meaning that this market is not meant to extend to this. But even if it does, it's going to just take you out a little. That is why it's very necessary to just move ahead of the box and fixing your stop loss. You know, if our SL is just where this Microsoft is right now, I mean this place, if we were to take a sell,
Yes.
if we happen to see this market coming from an uptrend, down to this zone, and we waited for the market to hit the zone. If we place our stop loss here, sure you see that the market didn't hit us out, right?
Yes.
It won't take us out. We are still within our zones. Now the market will slow down and we'll be making profit. And again, it called a trade idea for us. Imagine we were here. Imagine we placed our stop loss here and we entered this zone right here. Like we entered this trade right here. Imagine we entered this trade right here. Because of what? We met this zone. Then we placed our own sell limit before the scanner called a trade idea for us. Do you understand?
Yes.
So when we placed our trade idea here on our own, and later we sold and we are in profit, and suddenly the market brought out this other block for us, another zone for us. But let's just say we are still on a trade. You see that our entry is above even the SL called for us, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So that's how it works. All right. That's how
Okay,
smart
man.
money
Thank you so much.
works.
Yeah.
So smart money works in different ways. As a beginner, like I said, once you come into your chart, you can be looking at it, looking at your chart. Open your system in a day, look at your chart. A trade idea will pop out for you, especially 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. It depends on where you can carry. The one your patient can actually carry, the time frame your patient can carry, you take it up. Now, while you are on it, when you see your POI, like your trade idea comes out, you can just place your buy limit or sell limit. Probably the market has gone past the POI. I'm just telling you how to use the scanner. If the market has gone past the POI, just for instance, right now, what is happening? Let me zoom in for you to see. Now, for instance, just like what's happening right now, you can see that this market, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, you can see that this market right now passed the POI. And if you do not want to do instant execution, you can actually set your limits. You saw the market pass your POI, right? You set your limit with that POI price that you're seeing there. Allow the market to come and tap into it again and pick you up. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm just telling you the different ideas that
Yes.
you can take.
Yes, we understand. Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling you how you can actually take trade ideas or how you can take your trade from this mass scanner. Once the market has passed your POI, instead of you taking an instant execution, probably your account cannot carry it. It's a smaller account. All you need to do is just set your limit. If it's a buy limit or sell limit, still use that POI and set it. Allow the market to come to it. For instance, when we started this Zoom initially, the market was at the POI. But right now, it has passed the POI. And then what next? As a trader, when you come in, you use the POI and set as your sell limit. Right now, what the market is doing is trying to come back to that POI, right? Can you hear me?
Yes.
If the market comes back to that POI, what will happen? It will pick you up and then goes its direction. So if you are on this trade, like I said before, I will appreciate it as a learner and as a beginner to take your TP2 because anything can happen from this zone. Either you take your TP2 or you take TP3 because from that TP3 is going to be crazy because market must react to it. So all you need to do is always be at alert. Watch your trades. Do not remove your eyes from your trades so that you will understand the movement of the market. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So I've told you how you can take
Yes, ma'am.
I've showed you how you can take a trade as a beginner and as a forex trader. Are you seeing just right before us, the market has gone to tap into the POI, meaning anyone waiting for this market at the POI, the market will pick you automatically. Then waiting. Can you hear me? Shay, can you hear me? Are you with me?
Very.
Oh,
Yes, we are with you.
okay. So I think that's that. And that's all for today. Unless you have your questions to pop out
Thank you.
again, because Smartmonics is just very easy for you to use. It's not that difficult. Either you go to your higher time frames and search for zones. Once you see zones, you can set your limit by yourself, or you wait for the trade idea to pop out by yourself from the scanner. And once it pops out and passes the POI, make sure it has not hit TP1. Once it passes out and passes your POI, just wait for it at that POI to pick you up again and goes its way. But if it doesn't pick you up, it means that market has left you. Then you wait for another trade idea instead of you to enter the market and mess yourself up.
It's okay.
Yeah. So, Maya, did you grab now?
Yes, ma. I understand it now, ma.
Okay. So this next coming week is going to be great, right? Just like,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
Just like this week was so great for Shay, and I think last week somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to end the meeting right now.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay. All right, no problems. Have a nice day. Keep watching the BTC. And I hope you guys are on that trade, right? Maya, are you on that trade?
Yeah, I'm on the trade.
Yes. Yes, ma.
Okay. And you've calculated your loss and everything. If you're following the Smartmonics, you're not going to lose much because their SL is well minimized. Their SL is not much. So just calculate your pips and keep following it. You will make money.
Okay.
Will make money. And tell everyone out there that JIFU can actually make them to take trades confidently on your own. Confidently on your own. Make you to take your trades and you won't be scared in the market anymore. You know, when you know what you're willing to lose, just like I told Shaye, and he gave him confidence today. When you know what you're willing to lose, you are not going to be very, very scared anymore in the market. You can't just be scared in the market, right?
Yeah.
Maya, are you still scared in the market?
Yes. No, I'm not scared. If I use JIFU'S scanner, ma, I'm not scared.
Exactly. Use the scanner. Once you use the scanner, be taking your trade ideas. You can never be scared in the market anymore.
Yes.
That's just it. All right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma.
All right. So go out there and go out there and tell us the good news. Tell people the good news and let them know that JIFU scanner is actually very good. No longer going to be scared in the market. All right.
Yes, so for real, man.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, man, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, they will no longer be scared in the market. You just have to sit down and watch it like a television.
That's the problem of most of us.
Yes, that's the problem.
That fear is the problem of us.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the fear is the problem. But when you're looking at if you use JIFU scanner,
We
you're no
fear
longer
into
scared in the
losing money
market.
into the forex market.
Maya, mute yourself.
Okay.
We fear into losing money into the market.
Yeah. The fear is actually the greatest enemy to all of us. But if you use this scanner, because for a while now that I've been using it, I can't tell you that I'll lose out much in the market. Only you can control your loss size. Do you understand? Once you control your loss size, you cannot lose out much in the market. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's go. Shay, you're the one giving us BTC trade idea, right? You didn't bring it out today. Why?
No, see, the other man forced me to bring it out. So I just have to key into it since it has been brought out already.
Okay. Okay. All right. No problems. Let's see this week is gonna be a good week. Or rather
Amen.
next week, yeah. This our next week is gonna be
Amen.
to all of us. So
Amen.
go and get your friends out there who are very scared to lose in the market or take trades confidently on their own. Tell them there is a scanner to help them out to take trades on their own. All they need to do is just to sit down, watch it like a television, and let the trade idea pops out for them to direct them on the way to go in the market or the direction
All
of the
right,
market.
ma.
All right.
It's all right. Thank you so much, ma.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.